Yeah, what's good, everyone? I'm going to show you why FL Studio, quote unquote, sounds different according to Bolo. But I'm going to show you why FL Studio really doesn't sound no different than any other DAW. It's just they have these parameters in the sampler right here. As you can see right here, right? I'm going to show you. This is the secret a lot of these YouTubers and producers don't want to show you. Right? When they make beats, right? All right, you have this sampler right here. You got the kick drum right there, right? All the sounds, right? Okay, in this sampler, to change the sound, right, you can either normalize, remove DC offset, reverse polarity, but the key to the sound that they keep talking about is this right here. Flip this switch, and you got this boost right here. This is what a lot of them use. A lot of these trap producers use to make their kicks and bass sound louder. And of course, you have the EQ right here, and you can cut resonance, all that, right? You have all that right there. Get you a good close up so you can see it. This boost. It's not the DAW itself. It's just these parameters, like I was trying to explain to Bolo, and he knows this. He knows this. And as well, you can manipulate the volume. You can make the volume louder, like right here. You can make the volume loud, all that. That's all you're doing. That's why it sounds more thumpier, because you're manipulating the parameters. That's all you're doing. And in addition, as I stated before, which Bolo said I was wrong, FL Studio is in stereo. All these tracks are stereo tracks. For example, look, as you can see here, you have a left and a right. As you can see, the sound is one, the left is lower than the right because everything is in stereo, Bolo. That's another difference. Other DAWs that are geared towards mixing like Pro Tools have mono tracks, and then you can pair two tracks into stereo, or you can do double mono. You can't do that in FL Studio. You can't do double mono in FL Studio from the mixer section. You can't do it. It won't happen. It's going to always be stereo, paired together. Now you can have this little separation knob, whatever they call it, and it doesn't really do too much of nothing. It's not a true separation. You got to have it separated, because once you have it separated, you can do little tricks like you can do in Pro Tools. Check it out. See, I have Pro Tools HD right here. Pro Tools HD. And as you can see here, I have battery, which is a sampler that you can use in Pro Tools if you have native instruments, right? I have native instruments. So, but I want you people to look at this. I want everybody to look at this, right? Because of Bolo and his meddling, every time I open up Pro Tools, right, now I get this crap here. I do not want instrument tracks on my mixing template. You see what I'm saying? Before, you just had a mixing template, or you can get a blank template. Now, because of Bolo's meddling with Avid, they put this crap in here, and I'm not happy about it. Because if I want to make beats, if I want to make beats in Pro Tools, I would just select the instrument track and make beats. And I can pull up battery, you know what I'm saying? Or any other sound and make beats. But because of his meddling, I have to go through this now. We all have to go through this. I just want to just upload my tracks and just mix tracks. Now I have to change my default where I get nothing but a blank template, or upload my own template. when before I didn't have to worry about that. But thanks to Bolo, now this pops up. But since it has popped up, I'm going to show you that you can do the exact same thing. So here's battery here. You got all these drum kits. You can add and create your own drum kit in battery 2 and add it to here because it's a sampler. As you can see here are the parameters. Attack, hold, decay, all the good stuff. Compressors, all that. They have more. In fact, battery sounds better than FL Studio. It sounds better. The sounds in battery sound way better. And I'm going to show you why. All these, they have way more parameters. Lo-fi, saturation. And you got your gain right there. There's your gain. You can add ring modulation like the SB1200. All that. And it also has a master section right here. So you have way more controls in Pro Tools using battery. Now, mind you, you can use battery in FL Studio too, but you'll be bypassing the sampler. You'll be bypassing the sampler. So that's why I was saying this, the sampler has nothing to do with it. The sampler has parameters. No different than any other sampler. But this sampler is way more powerful than the FL sampler. And that's the difference right there. You can do the exact same thing and you can do even more with battery. Even more. So that destroys your argument, Bolo. You have no argument in the discussion. And plus, Pro Tools, this is Pro Tools Ultimate. HD rig right there. HD rig. And it sounds amazing. Crystal clear sound. Perfect sound. Zero latency. That's why it's the industry standard. That's why. Now, I can actually route. I can use HDX and open up FL Studio and use HDX as the main interface as well and get the same sound, same crystal sound. It will sound nothing like this UAD Apollo right there. You can see it. That Apollo. It will sound nothing like that because it's a separate interface. Two different interfaces, different technologies, different converters. The bottom line is the converter changes the sound. Your interface will change the sound no matter what DAW you have. It's all dependent on your converters, what type of interface you have, and the clocking. That's what they don't want to tell you, but I'm going to tell you. Because it's time that we stop all this nonsense and get to making music and stop wasting time worrying about what's best, what's not the best, what's better. No. Certain tools you will need to achieve a certain sound, but it's all a matter of taste. It has nothing to do with which is better or not. It's a matter of taste. What is your taste? And if you want to achieve a certain sound, you know you would have to have a certain piece of gear to achieve that particular sound. That's how it works. So no, FL Studio is not the best DAW. Pro Tools is not the best DAW either. Pro Tools is best for professionals, and FL Studio is best for individuals who want to produce music or produce techno, house, trap type music. It's best according to their taste. But when it comes to mixing and mastering, get Pro Tools. Pro Tools does it all. Pro Tools Ultimate. and the HDX. That's what you need. That's why it's the industry standard.